I'm gonna tell you a story. I've seen art galleries go from completely demolished white walls to taking crates off of, I was gonna say ships, but you take them off of like big cargo trucks, taking the crates off the trucks, loading up the crates, taking the art out of the crates, putting the art in specific places in the gallery that's been curated by the curators of whatever specific museum you're at, leaning them against the wall, curators looking at the piece and being like, I think it should slide like maybe an inch to the right. And to you, you're like, an inch? Is that really gonna make a difference? You slide it an inch and then you're like, I see what's going on. Where it's like, hey, maybe we should flip these two pieces because they have a better conversation with this other piece that's on the wall. Things that I never even paid attention to. But then when I became aware of it, I started to see the value in it. So you go from these pieces that are laid up against the wall to being like, okay, great call. We're gonna put those on the walls where they are. Mind you, before we even put the pieces on the walls themselves are being painted in a particular hue or format that complements the pieces of art, thus giving it even more context, giving it even more framing, and overall just a better experience. Once the pieces are up, not only are the walls made intentional for the pieces of art and the frames themselves are made intentional for the pieces of art, but also lighting crews come in there and they hit the pieces of art in particular angles, particular degrees of sunlight, not sunlight, of light, should I say, temperatures, whether it's cold or warm, and just intensity, where you have just like splashes of light in a certain part of the wall and then pockets of darkness and then another splashes of light. And then before you know it, what was once this stark white room that had no character at all has become an immersive experience because of all the intentionality that's gone into the creating of this specific exhibition. Why do I say all that? Because it's beautiful. And something compounds its beauty when there's intentionality behind it.